There's always stuff to do here in Ocala, Florida. If you'd like to buy a farm, Ocala Horse Properties, they will find your perfect farm. And even like this, when the horses are getting a little tired, we just whistle in the clouds. They come in for the afternoon.
Exactly.
Cool the horses off. All right, I see Coleman trotting over the hedge.
Yeah.
So we've got our first horse looking like he's trotting over from the warm-up arena. Everybody is getting a little excited. I'm getting excited. Nothing more fun than watching horses jump on a Tuesday.
The other thing, since they have taken some of these jumps out, when you're looking at the lines when you walked it, when everything was in here now, there's just a little bit different. So you'll see them just take that moment to make sure they know exactly where they're going to try to go. So nice turn here, keeps him coming forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he did the 6 there. An 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. So he took out a whole stride there.
Well, there was one jump out. Whoa. Come on.
Here he comes. So he's on 30. All right, clear round, and the time to beat, 35.3. So we'll certainly lay the gauntlet down.
That was like a really beautiful ride. Honestly, it was almost unfortunate that horse jump fence 12 so huge because you could see the scope, but then he struggled making that turn after 12 because up until that point it was very nippy, but I think you'll see a couple people just shimmy on that inside of that track a little bit. But that was super, beautiful textbook. That to me might have our style.
Might have our style. Okay, so we have Bobby coming next. So Bobby laid it down yesterday in the welcome, in Doug Hannum Equine Therapy's welcome class. I think he I don't think it was on this horse, but it was different horse, but really showed how to do speed.
Yeah, and this horse is actually a shared horse between him and his wife. Danica had produced this horse and rode this horse through the 2-star level. Oh, unfortunate. And then moved over into straight show jumping. And Bobby and her both do quite a bit of show jumping and eventing. This horse has gone to Rolex, Kentucky 3-day event, Land Rover. That's going to take a little getting used to. And now I think really this horse is a bit older and they're just enjoying it. You see that tight turn, that's what we're talking about. So 2 down and 35.2.
So really only 1/10 of a second.
Yeah, so not that much faster. 35. And that was still, what was interesting, he still, he had to pull it down early on and was still practicing the inside turns and still being quite professional about it. It's easy to kind of come in and you have a pull down and you take your foot off, but practice is practice, and you don't get this type of pressure all the time. And so to come in and keep putting your foot to it, because you don't know, maybe everybody else has 2 down. You could be the fastest 4 faulter.
Right?
Every time Jacob comes in here, I think it's Coleman again. They've got the same fashion coordinator.
They do, the same color horse.
Yeah. So he's taking a nice long straight approach to get a good rhythm. You can see they're slicing a little turn there on the inside track of the other horses.
Yep.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6.
Easy on the 6.
Yep. I think it's all going to be about this turn.
Yeah.
From the butterflies to 12.
Agreed.
How they can get back to 14.
So he got down there in 7.
Yeah.
Coleman went down in the 6. But you could see earlier with Jesse Phoenix.
Angle.
Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. He's got 4 seconds. No, he added 1. Yeah. Unfortunately, added 1, and that's the difference, right?
That's going to be the difference. Yep. Just took a tug there at 14 and punched out the last rail. Bad luck. Okay, so Jessie Phoenix now. We just won't count her strides.
Yeah.
But she's got a nice nippy little mare here. She could win this thing.
Outside.
But she stayed outside. But no, and she had that rail. That rail has been very influential all day long. Not just the jump off, but in the regular class. Now she's going to be the fastest four faulter if she can. That was nicely done. Nice turn there. She almost did a turn on the haunches. And a 36.8. So still Will is leading. And Jacob is second with the four faulter, correct?
Yep.
Sinead's helping me keep score here.
I'm so good with numbers.
You are, yes, so good with numbers.
My high school education. So now we've got Shannon Baker, who I'm sure is super pumped to be in this jump off. So now she's got a bit of information. I'm sure she hasn't had a chance to watch anyone, but I'm imagining she had some people watching. So really the time to beat is 35.3 and a clear round. She was a little bit more inside there actually than anyone, but now she's outside. Yeah.
And a little bit.
And that's what happens a little. You get the speed and the turn. And actually, those outside turns aren't always the easiest.
He was a little disunited. He couldn't quite get his canter sorted. That was a little bit of a risk, but she got away with it.
Yeah, I think riders to come will really believe in that sixth stride.
And she got it turned. Now the crowd.
I think the beer is kicking in.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. So there's your second place horse so far. Still 5 seconds slower than Will, but another clear round and moved into second place. Okay. Now we have Ridge. Let's have a little tour. Make sure she knows where she's going to make her turns. Making sure those lead changes are operational. So fun. And we're heading to the first fence, Ocala Horse Properties. Ooh, just a little rub. Now she stayed quite wide there. At the end of the day, it is about the money, but that's not what eventers do for a living. And she's given this horse a nice ride, and she's a U25, so it's all good.
And I would imagine that just from watching the way that this horse goes, is that if you were to run this horse quick, he'd probably get quite frazzled and possibly a little less careful. So you got to be competitive, but you got to keep in mind your end goal. And I think the end goal with this horse is possibly a Land Rover Kentucky 4-star run. So one pole and she'll be a bit over 40 seconds. But
nicely done.
Nicely done.
So she was on a 44.6. Just having the jump crew check the rails, get the divots out. Yeah, because they're doing a little turn on the haunches from 12 to. Okay, we have Lauren Kiefer.
Jumping for the team
And she's jumping also for the team. Because there's a tie for first place, right? And so her score is going to count for the team prize. She's thinking of a little angle to start with. Nicely done. And she just keeps him way inside. And then she'll stay inside here. Nicely done. That was beautifully done, that first three jumps. Oh, she's got it. And the 6. Yeah, she's on it, and then she'll get the nice turn. See, a really good turn. Just get going. Get going. Oh, and the last rail, last fence-itis. Oh, my gosh. Every time. Tell my riders, don't let up till you. Oh, bummer. All right. Just sometimes you've just got to stay focused on that landing because you don't hear your horses hit on the way up and dang, they get it on the way down. But still, a beautiful example there of how to ride fence 10B to 3 to 4. That was really, really nice. She just a little unlucky at 14. Okay.
Okay, so we've got Sharon coming in, and she's also riding for the team. So if she has a pull down, it's going to be the fastest of the rounds. And Lauren's round was very fast. It's the fastest round so far. So she needs to jump a clear, but she also needs to be fast.
Yep.
She's got to do it all.
She's got to do it all. Okay, Sharon. The time is now. 4, 5, 6.
Easy in the 6.
Yeah. Got a little distracted around the turn, but clean. Now she knows. You can see them all. They know they got to kick on for the 6 there. Then she stayed a little wide.
Easy. Now can she pull off this last jump? She's in 32, 33, 34.
Nice.
She's clear on 39. So her team has just won.
Her team just won. The Ginger Ninjas. Nice. Well done there.
So
Will still leading. All right. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, second year in a row that Team Unstable has won. Pretty impressive. A lot of pressure.
Insanity in the middle.
Exactly. White on the left, red on right, and insanity in the middle.
So this will be interesting again to see if what Lynn does here. Again, if you could see in her round yesterday, she was very, very quiet in schooling. Her round today, she took some chances on some inside turns. She's trying to figure out the balance with this horse of how to make the time without getting him frazzled. So it'll be interesting to see how she uses this jump off. So we can probably already bet it's going to be a bit steady. But you can see what he does there. When he gets a little loose, he just darts a little left or right. So ultimately, these horses have to be fabulous at 3 different phases. And this horse really is fabulous at the 3 phases within his range. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, too bad.
Unlucky.
And still actually quite 38 seconds, so not a slow round.
Yeah, not a slow round at all.
So I think that she'll walk away with a lot of knowledge.
Absolutely, yep. So Kurt's going to let his horse have another look at 3. You are allowed to, you can't jump it, but you can certainly show your horse if you want to, something that you think they might look at. And so because you have such a long approach to 10B, then Kurt was just letting him have a look at 3 because he knows, I have a feeling Kurt's going to be quite competitive here. And he'll be coming off a very short turn to 3, most likely. And the horse will see it late and have to react quickly. Still, yep. And go. Oh, bad luck. Almost got to get him there early on that. If you're going to do the 5, if you gap that a little bit, they just are looking at it. Yeah. No. Now he's riding for the fastest 4 falter. Oh, just a little bit long and a little gappy, and bad luck there. So 8 faults.
37.5.
All right, who we got coming up? Sarah.
Sarah Murphy.
All right, Sarah Murphy, and then we have Clayton. All right, it's coming down to 2 more that could have to try to beat Will's time, but Will went in there and threw the gauntlet down, didn't he? Laid it down. Now Sarah did win this.
Sarah, yeah,
one, didn't she?
she did. I think she won. Didn't she win? Oh, maybe she won 2 years ago. Yeah, and she is brave. I mean, she is one that will. You can already see she's flying. She's not going to come in and go casually. She's gonna.
No,
she is gonna do the job. She's gonna work hard, put it all on the line.
Yep.
And we can hear her, Brian screaming.
Yelling at She's taking just being a little careful. Go. She's got to get down here in the 6.
Easily in the 6.
Yep.
This is exciting.
Yeah, nicely.
Taking a risk. Whoa! Inside turn. Turn.
Too wide.
Too
Too wide.
Go on. 36. No.
Will still.
So that was a great ride.
Yeah, great ride. Just a little wide in that turn from 12 around to 14. 1.1 second. So Will's ahead still by 1.3, right?
That was great. Yeah, but it's the turn.
Yeah, it was the turn. But she did take the risk and kick on there. That was pretty cool. Yep. As we said she would.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. A little bit more of a veteran now here. Let's see what he's going to do. What do you think? Yeah. Okay, now we have the dog in the ring, but we'll get it out. It's the owner's dog or the Max's dog. We have to. Stay wide. Yeah, he's not going to do it. Not on the first turn. Nicely wooden, though. Again, you've got to make your decisions. This is a... Oh, well, there you go. Oh, just got a little bit open and a little careless. But that's all right. These horses are not jump-off horses, and so the riders have made good decisions and riding for the education of their horses. Well, I think that says it then. Will, Sarah. Great competition. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Ocala Horse Properties, Peak Performance, Stellus Electric, Equijet, Worldly Martin Equestrian Services, Chester County Farrier, Doug Hannum Equine Therapy, Booster Walker Horse Transport, Fox Hill Forge, and the anonymous person for the Style Award, and Matt Flynn Sport Horses, and EQTVnetwork.com for bringing this production to you today.
So now we have our first place team. Again, thank you again to Ocala Horse Properties for your $3,000 sponsorship check for the winning team, which consisted of Unstable. That's no surprise, because it consists of Bobby Meyerhart riding Dunlaven's Token, Joe Meyer, Patrick Japan, Sharon White and Julian Show, and again, Lady